for a week and a half, after I left, I sat back and I was just like doing nothing. Like I basically said I retired.
Did you miss it? Did you find there was like a void?
It was so boring.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like we're born and we're created as producers. And I wasn't producing. I guess it was probably about the first part of last year, 2018, the first part of 2018, I was listening to somebody speak, and they were talking about how to become the general in your business. Mm-hmm. And while he was talking, I was like, well, yeah, I am the general in my business.
Do you remember who it was?
It was Ty Lopez.
Ty Lopez. Okay, cool.
So, and I had never heard of him before. Like, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, his YouTube video and his Lamborghinis in the garage." Yeah. I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Read books, knowledge.
I actually run a business. I don't play online.
Right. Well, that's actually good because there's good to be learned from everybody, right? No matter what you think of.
That's right. And of course, I went into it blind because I don't know who he is. I'm just listening to him, and he sounded really good and solid. And,
sure.
So anyway, so he was talking about becoming the general in your business, and I remember sitting back and thinking that I was the general, and then he started to talk further, and I realized that I wasn't. I was just going into the office, putting out fires, and I needed to figure out a way to become the general in my business, the Warren Buffett model.
Right.
And so that night, it was a Friday night at a conference, so that Friday night, I sat in the hotel room till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I had a friend of mine with me. We were talking till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and it just hit me. I was like, why don't I just promote the guy who's been helping me build this thing? He take him from the COO position and put him into the CEO position. I can step out. I can still own it 100%. I can still be the president and still have my vision, but then I can not have to be out worrying about it anymore.
So everything's the same except I don't have to work in the business.
That was the aha moment,
Nice. That's great. Well, that was a huge takeaway. I mean, you should send him a box of candy or something.
I've been to his house. So.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
But anyway, so that Monday morning after that event, I sat down with my COO and told him that, hey, I want to leave. And first thing everyone always asks is, are you sick? Are you dying? I'm like, well, I am dying. Everybody's dying.
Are we still going to have our jobs? That's what they want to know.
I'm not, going in for surgery, or I don't have cancer. Or I know what.
I mean, eventually I'm going to die.
Eventually, yeah. So he goes, well, I'm pretty much doing everything as it is anyway, so it's fine with me. And I'm like, okay. So I turned over the few things that I was doing, and basically the next day on Tuesday, that Tuesday, I made an announcement to my team via a Workplace live video. That's the software you use to be able to announce it. And so he just made the announcement, and I have maybe been into the clinic maybe 6 times since I left.
Since 2018?
Since the beginning of last year, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty great.
So it's been cool.
Yeah.
So
nice.
But for a week and a half after I left, I sat back and I was just like doing nothing. Like I basically said I retired.
Did you miss it? Did you find there was like a void?
It was so boring.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like we're born and we're created as producers, and I wasn't producing.
But you still have your shop anatomics.
I still have that.
Okay. And are you not doing anything with that at this point? So you have another operator that's there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
So everything right now. So
I'm starting a business.
Exactly.
All
so of course my wife is like, you got to get out of the house. You got to go do something. You're driving me nuts. And so
it just drives you crazy when you're a productive person. You can't not produce. So that, but it's really cool. So you end up with 2 businesses now under your belt that you don't have to do anything with, and time to do number 3. So what was it?
And there were a couple other businesses at the same time too, but we won't get into those. But anyway, so what I told my wife is I said, what I'm going to do in order to figure out what I want to do, because I'd already accomplished a lot up to this point. I said, I don't want to do anything small. I want to go big. Like I had listed out like 20 different opportunities that I could do. And I was like, none of them were big enough. I wanted it to be something that was big.
What did big mean to you?
I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was. I just knew when I found it, I would know what it was, but I didn't know what it was. And so I told my wife, I said, so I'm out of the house. I'm just going to call up anybody and everybody that I know and just say, hey, I want to go to lunch. I want to go have a cup of coffee. I want to go pick your brain and figure out how I could add value to you.
Pretty smart.
And that will get my creative juices flowing.